Hello and welcome back to Megan TT Hobbies. This is a video response for Chase over at Chase and Ink. If you have not watched his channel, please go over to his channel and subscribe. He has great autograph content, lots of TTMs, some in person, mainly baseball, some entertainment. He is a great resource for tips and tricks. And he recently had his 1 year anniversary on YouTube. So he asked us to share a non sports autograph. So, you know, I collect a lot of autographs of sports folks, whether it's racing or baseball or all sorts of different sports. So this was a bit of a challenge for me, but there are some other areas that I love collecting: Disney, military, NASA, Star Wars, on and on and on and on. So today I thought I would bust out some older Star Wars autographs. So let's go ahead and get started. I couldn't decide, so I'm sharing from four folks. I have been collecting TTM for a long time. Like, I did it a bunch as a kid and a teenager, and then I stopped for a long time and then have gotten back into it these last few years. So these are definitely older. This was TTM from Carrie Fisher. Early, mid 90s. Star Wars. Amazing, amazing woman. This next one is none other than the voice of Darth Vader himself, James Earl Jones, that is legitimately signed. And let me show you how I know that. It says, he didn't sign your card, he's super busy, but here's an autograph of a photo that he personally signed, and that was from 1997. Back in the day where we didn't have much in the way of internet, and so you were having to look in books and things for addresses. The third one that I thought I would share is from Mr. Kenny Baker, R2D2. And I sent that little card, but since I sent a big envelope with it, he gave me this awesome, it's called Men Behind the Masks, Star Wars. And he signed it. It says, to Megan, bleep bloop, R2D2, Kenny Baker. Nice, gorgeous, silver signature. Now this last one is my favorite Star Wars autograph. Not necessarily my favorite Star Wars character, but my favorite Star Wars autograph. So this is coming from Mr. Jeremy, and I think it's Bullock. So it says, to Megan, best wishes, and he signed it, and then he put Boba Fett. But here's why it is my favorite. That is a handwritten and then signed letter from Jeremy. And if you know anything about his signature, he has a very distinctive handwriting. And the letter says, Dear Megan, thank you for your letter. I am amazed by the popularity of Boba Fett since the re-release of the Star Wars trilogy. So that kind of gives you the timetable here in the 90s. I'm getting about 100 letters a week at the moment, and luckily, I am keeping up to date with them. Unfortunately, I don't have any good Boba Fett photos, which you'll see the ones he sent me are amazing. But I am sending you one anyway, as well as a photo of me from a Star Wars weekend at Disney World. Best wishes, and he signed it. So that was the first one, this one that he signed for me. And then that 8x10, and it says, to Megan, stay cool. and then he signed it. So I think that that's a amazing autograph. And I mean, this really, I need to like get it in a frame. It's kind of frayed on the top and everything because it's been in from my parents' house to, I don't know if I took it to college or not, and when we moved, and then we moved again, so it's got some miles on it after even coming back from the United Kingdom. And Jeremy, unless things change, I think has decided to stop going to conventions altogether, or maybe just a few. He will sign TTM some, I've seen, but he will just sign his first name unless you go out there and you shell out some money. So to have something like this is just absolutely unheard of. So that is my non-sports autographs that I wanted to share. Like I said, these are from early to mid to later 90s. When I would collect in my teen years, I would say. But I've always liked Star Wars from the very, very beginning. And if you've seen some of my other videos, I'm working on some of those Star Wars projects now. That is it. Hopefully I will have some TTMs to share with you soon. I am busily getting ready for my spring training trip, speaking of sports. And hopefully I'll do like some live sharing of that. In order to keep up with my trip, if you head on over to Instagram and follow me, I'm Megan TT Hobbies on Instagram, which is the same name as my channel here. But you can find me there, and I will probably post quite a bit more there than I will on YouTube once I do that spring training trip. I hope to have lots of in-person successes to share from that trip. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Congratulations, Chase, on the 1-year YouTube anniversary. You're awesome. And you still have a few days to enter his contest to share a non-sports autograph and a little bit of a story with it. Have a great day.